Hi, Renee and Mike. I'm here at 144 Hillside Avenue, right above 65 Oakdale. So as I mentioned at the end of the previous video, this is hosted by the listing agent, so can't really talk freely. And then there's also another party, so probably won't have too much commentary as we move through the house, but even though the structure is in better condition in Oakdale, there's a lot of just work that needs to be done. There were some interesting additions that were done over the period of time, which we'll see. But this was occupied by a 94-year-old who went a little crazy and then was no longer here. So I will fill you in on some of the circumstances around the property itself. It's actually a short sale at a certain price, and then a regular sale at another price. So short sale being lower, which is the current list price, and then if it's a regular sale, 2.15. So we can talk through that, but I don't think we're in a position right at this moment based on your own circumstances. But anyhow, let's go take a look at the property. So this is a separate structure here. The top of the parking spaces below is more or less a storage room. But inside here, we go straight to the kitchen. And small eating area. You can see there's a little outdoor area facing, I believe, downtown and the view of the hills. So it's a galley kitchen, but lots of opportunities to make it more open. And then here's a more formal dining room. And then we just tucked around here to the main living room. So this is somewhat the highlight of the property with the high ceilings. And you can see there's a lot of connections. So that right there is back to the dining room. There's someone upstairs right now, so we'll come back to the bedrooms, which are on top. And let me go through the specs. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2,430 square feet, so a little bit smaller than Marion. Okay, so we'll go downstairs. So here we have, we'll just call this for now bedroom number 1. It's going to be a little bit dark in here. And then this could be a little in-law. As you can see, they put a kitchen. It's not known if this is permitted or not, most likely not. But could make this a rental like Kearns if you really wanted to. And then here is a little boxed outdoor area. So for whatever reason they left it open on this side, but it's enclosed on this side. So at one point this was just an outdoor patio area. And you can see there's a little deck out there. And then this wraps back around to the other structure, which I'll show you. So we're doing this in a little awkward order, just because there's another party here. All right, so above us is that the parking spaces, and again, this is storage. Could make this a room too. I don't believe there's plumbing in here. The listing agent does not have records of, again, if this structure was permitted either. Original house was built in 1920s, and he suspects that this structure was built in the 70s. So there is no garage on this unit, but again, the parking is up on top there. And then we'll go down to the terrace garden. So this is a third of an acre, so you got a lot of land. Try to show you as much as I can out here. So it goes down pretty far. So a lot of cool things that you can do with this outdoor area. It's kind of like your own trail slash park. So here's where I think the property lines are defined by these fences. Down to this bottom area, we'll go back around. So you can see it's fully terraced. Call it 1, 2, 3, 4 different levels. Excuse me. Alright, so now we're gonna go back inside and then take a look at the rooms. So you can see lots of work needs to be done, both inside and outside. Okay. Here's a laundry room on the other side of that boxed-in outdoor patio area. So laundry's out here, you got a toilet. And then we'll go back upstairs, so. Okay. Okay, so here's bedroom, we'll call this number 3. And then here's the master. So the master's really spacious. Probably the biggest master we've seen so far. So awesome view. High ceilings here in the master. Lots of space. But the master bathroom is outside of the room. Not too far. But not the largest master bathroom. Okay. And another out there on the deck, but let's go see if we can get a nice view.
It's good. These are my clients. This is Martha.
Okay.
Nice meeting you.
Where'd you grow up, Wendy?
So here's the view.
New York.
New York. That's so funny. Wendy Crow. Trying to think of the girl, my 5-year-old first girl like this time. So I couldn't remember what her girl.
Okay.
That would have been interesting. Yeah.
So like I said, I'll probably follow up with a few comments on email, but I think when you compare this to Oakdale, even though this has more of a structure, it's probably the same amount of work. Floors are really bad in there. You probably have to replace, most of the flooring. Really hard to say how much foundation work is needed. But it's very clear walking up these steps that they're not fully stable. A lot of the outdoor stuff, even though it's terraced, it's great. There's a lot of dry rot in all of the outdoor areas. So you're looking about replacing a lot of things. So I wouldn't say it's too much different from the 65 Oakdale. It's just Oakdale, at least, it's a smaller framework, whereas here it's a larger footprint. So I think price-wise, at the short sale price, obviously it's better value, but if it's a regular sale at 2.15, you can do much better, as we've kind of seen a few that have closed at around 1.7 that are way more done and in good condition. It just doesn't have the location, which here is the draw, right? Just easy access to downtown. Okay, anyhow, I hope these videos are helpful. Again, I know I walk and talk fast. In this case, you're probably hearing me breathe a lot because I'm like climbing elevation. I don't work out that much. My wife is always getting me on that. But anyhow, again, you can watch these back, pause, view all angles. And again, my clients find them useful, so they don't have to go invest their time and go look at things that just can easily be vetted out. Okay, thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.